away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. It gets to Wembley Stadium. Here's just...
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Shayandeep, and in today's podcast, I have my friend Shubhajit as usual and a new guest on our podcast and hopefully a permanent member of the football podcast Panenka, Shubhadeep Rakshit. Before I introduce Shubhajit to all of you, I would like to set the introduction of today's podcast that today we shall talk about all the latest transfer news, all that is going on in the football world. It is the football deadline on which we record this podcast, and let's see what happens in the upcoming days. Let's start today's 11th podcast on our channel.
Let's start.
Shubhajit.
Yeah.
Yes. Shubhajit, today we have one of our special friends, Shubhadeep Rakshit, with us. He has been a
Hello, everyone.
good friend of us for almost last 3-4 years. We know him since 2018. Like, I know him since 2018. You know him since 2017,
Yes,
I guess. Introduce him to the audience.
He's our friend. He's a very close friend of mine.
Shubhadeep, you please introduce yourself to the audience and you tell whatever you want to. It's all up to you.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Shubhadeep Rakshit, and I'm a new co-host for this channel, and I would be happy to give you all the information that is the latest information about footballing world.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
Shubhadeep.
I totally agree to what Sujit said. Like, till today, I and Shubhajit used to record the podcast, and from now onwards, hopefully you will see all three of us together on the screen recording the podcast and sharing it with all of you.
So Shubhadeep, I think the audience wants to know which team you actually support, or which team do you like the most, and the players you like the most.
I always support Real Madrid.
Okay.
Okay.
So who is your favorite player?
My favorite player has actually left the club, but right now, currently, my favorite player is Courtois, because I myself am a goalkeeper, and I love seeing him give great saves for the club and saving the club from many losses.
You rate Courtois
Really
above
like
Benzema?
I mean, they play in different positions, so I would say about them differently. But Courtois is my favorite player. Benzema is also good. I mean, he also saves the club by scoring goals.
Yeah.
No, apart from the players associated with the club, whom you like the most, who is your favorite player?
Like, apart from Real
No,
Madrid,
not just apart. Who is your
your
favorite
favorite
player?
player?
Not you don't need to say from the players of Real Madrid. You can say from any team.
Yes, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, my favorite player is always Cristiano Ronaldo.
That is what I wanted.
And you rate him above Lionel Messi, the player who has got 7 Ballon d'Ors in his career? Okay,
No, I'm
guys,
not at all.
I think we need to shift on to the main topic of today's podcast. You got the answer of the silence. The silence, you get to know what that actually means. So, I hope Shubhajit can already get the essence of a podcast, that sometimes we tend to fight for our clubs, and most of the times we love sharing news with the audience. Okay, coming up with the first transfer news of 2022 winter transfer. The first mega signing of this week was Adama Traore, a 6-month loan deal from Wolverhampton to FC Barcelona. Like, he has been a player of FC Barcelona through the youth academy and everything, but then he left. He played in various clubs. He established himself in the Premier League. He has been one of the best players, all Wolves, I guess, for the last 2-3 years. Dramatic pace, dramatic dribbling across the right-hand side of the field, and it has been almost a year that I wanted him in this team, because Dembele used to be injured, so a proper backup for Dembele. And as the situation is getting very complex with Dembele, it's great to see the club taking actions beforehand and getting a player like Adama Traore. Of course, a 6-month loan, not a permanent deal, because we would like to see Ferran Torres permanently on that right hand side until Haaland comes. Maybe Ferran might be used in the central forward area, but then that is all up to the coach Xavi, the legend Xavi of FC Barcelona. But then
Can I say something about
sure.
Isn't the main problem in Barcelona all about finishing and scoring goals?
Absolutely. The finishing.
So who will be scoring goals if Dembele is not there?
I'll come to that point. Actually, we are targeting players like Morata. We are targeting players like Aubameyang. Do not forget that we have Memphis Depay. We have Ferran Jukla. You know, Memphis Depay started the season with a blast.
Yeah.
If you see the preseason and all, he was there with goals.
I think
After that, somehow he could not find the space. But hopefully, we'll get the signings of Morata. If not Morata, we'll get Aubameyang. And we already have players like Ferran Jukla. And also, we have the great Luke de Jong, who has been on great form for the past month.
Yeah. I was about to say about Luke de Jong.
Actually, he is a player
did you know
who we
that-
talk about, but then for the past month, he has been playing great.
No. Did you know that recently, Joan Laporta has said Luke de Jong to find a new club.
Yes, actually, this news is quite old. Like 3-4 weeks back, when the transfer market started, there were rumors that he would be joining Cadiz. He would be joining some lower level clubs. But somehow, for the last 2-3 weeks, after that news came, he has been performing phenomenally. Like in the striker area, there is no player better than Luke de Jong presently for the last month. Like, he has been scoring 4-5 goals and giving headers. Of course, I'm talking about my team. It's about FC Barcelona. I understand you're mocking because you're Benzema, right? Anyways, but yes, right now in FC Barcelona, the striking position is very bad. But somehow we will try our best to compete, and hopefully we'll get the signings of Morata and Aubameyang. And coming to the signings of Aubameyang and Morata, I would like to also share that there are like news that Morata might not be a plan A anymore. Like during even the script of our podcast, we listed that.
I even heard that Miralem Pjanic, who is currently in Barcelona,
No, he's in Besiktas.
Who used to?
Whatever, he is in Besiktas. He also had advised two Juventus players, one of them were Morata, not to join Barcelona.
See, these type of rumors keep on going. Okay, so you guys have any points to add on the transfer of Adama Traore?
Yeah, actually, I told, I think a few podcasts back, I asked you, Shandeep, about what would you think about Adama Traore's signing, and you told that you don't like physically players. So yeah, that is what I wanted to say. Like,
yeah, actually, that I said actually that I would not like to see Adama Traore back in the club. That was because like I thought that it would be a paid transfer. But this time it's just a loan transfer, just a very short term, not a long term, no purchase, just a 6-month loan, and as a backup. Like we have Ferran on the team, we have Dembele. There are problems with Dembele. We'll come to that. We have Abde, we have Ferran. We are getting Traore for the right wing and the right back combination kind of player.
I understand.
I don't think that he'll be used regularly if Dembele stays, if Dembele plays, but only if Dembele betrays for the next 6 months. We can't get a substitute, right?
I think it's just...
But for the long term, he won't be in the club.
Okay. That is like a strong point, like from Shandeep. He won't stay for long. But I wanted to add that I think this signing is partly due to the situation of Dembele. Like they wanted to renew Dembele. I think after he rejected a lot, I think they have gone for Traore. I think that there is a reason behind the signing of Traore, that Dembele didn't sign.
Of course,
I think that is.
See, we already spoke about this in our last podcast, that he is demanding a 40 million euro salary per annum and an extra bonus of 40 million. Okay. So that is like illogical.
Yeah.
Like, who does he think? Is he Cristiano Ronaldo? Is he Mbappe? Is he Erling
Even
Haaland?
Ronaldo, I
Is
don't.
he Lionel Messi?
Even Ronaldo, I don't think.
Who is this guy? He like even if Ronaldo demanded,
He's Osman Dembele.
exactly. He is Osman Dembele, man.
Okay, let's
So
just.
that thing is hilarious. We contacted him 4-5 times. We
Yeah,
gave
yeah,
them
yeah,
a deadline that this is the deadline if you want to sign. Like right now, he's earning 12 million euros a year, which is almost over 200 k.
In spite of the fact that
Yeah,
he's
of course.
injured half of the
That is a very strong point.
Yeah, that is a point. But also that he's earning almost 200k euros a week. So that is a big salary for a player who is playing just 25% of the games.
Yeah, that's true.
And we had a deadline for him. Once the deadline went away, there is no contract on the table for from FC Barcelona. If they now want to come back on a deal that they want to sign a deal, we will give them new like transfer details, new terms and conditions, maybe a more wage reduction if you want to stay. Actually, the thing is, his agent thought that if he puts Dembele on the market, there will be a lot of clubs demanding for Dembele. They thought that, and that is the reason why they're trying to speculate more
I mean,
things in the
Bayern
market.
Munich is actually
I
wanting
think, yeah,
Dembele.
I think.
No,
They have, I think.
If they cannot sign Kingsley Coman, that is.
Sorry. Bayern Munich is
If they-
wanting. Wait a second. What is Rakshit telling? Let's listen. Yes, Rakshit, tell.
Bayern Munich is actually wanting Dembele if they cannot sign Kingsley
Okay,
Coman.
please Google it out. For which team Kingsley Coman
Coman
plays?
already plays for FC Bayern, but I think they have shown interest. Like I don't know whether they are going to sign. Like I think I just heard it. It might be a rumor. Like it might not be true also. I just heard about that.
And I
Like they
also
have shown
would like
interest.
to add, yeah, and I also would like to add that Dembele's agent is so clever that he has saved some number in the name of Leonardo PSG, and he's pointing it directly to the press in the airport area. So, like you see, I'm contacting with PSG. PSG is wanting Dembele, but why is there no contract? Why are they not signing him? Right? Dembele is open to sign an early contract, right? So that is it. Shubhajit, you want to add?
I think
anything
I
on this,
I don't want to add anything, but I think Man United is sort of interested, but it might also not be true. I think it's just a rumor, but I don't know. We don't know because Man United has a lot of money. I don't know, like they can sign anyone. That's just.
Yeah, they can absolutely sign anyone, but I think they
Of
already
course,
have,
I think they have already
good
have
in that
enough
area.
like players,
They
good
have
players to play and.
they have Rashford.
All they need is a good manager.
But Rangnick is doing well. I think like even the board is.
I think exactly. I think the main problem in United is Ronaldo. But, yeah.
That's just a point from Chile. Like if you see the games, I don't know. I personally have not seen the games, but I have got the stats. Like he has contributed the most. I think in like the most important goals. He has helped Man United get points. Like. Crucial points from goals.
He has.
He has clutch moments. Yeah, he's not the problem.
But still, Man United's losses show that they are playing like a mid-table team.
There is the problem is in the whole dressing room. Just like FC Barcelona, it's not always the manager. Like the manager the Ole was partly responsible, but you can't always blame the manager because if the whole dressing room is have a problem.
But I don't think that there is any problem anymore in the dressing room of FC Barcelona.
Of course, they are improving a lot.
Like almost 2 years back, but now we have youth. We our rivals have only Camavinga and Valverde, and they're comparing themselves with us. We have Frankie, we have Gavi, we have Pedri.
You can have as many youths as possible, but you are currently sitting at like 5th or 6th. I don't even remember, but we are at the top.
Okay.
So there is no point in comparing.
Why don't you look at your club 2-3 years back? During the time
2-3 years back, we already
had
had 10 or 11 Champions Leagues. and you still
no,
have
but
5
you-
Champions League.
But you look at your
Please
form
don't
2 years
compare
back,
with
man,
your
like
youth.
even when
Please don't
Ronaldo
compare your
left,
youth to our success.
Listen.
There is no comparison.
Listen. Even Haaland
I
wouldn't
don't know.
come here.
That is
Haaland would
the
be coming
point.
to
Like,
Real
In your
Madrid.
and
dreams,
they
man,
would
in your
also
dreams,
like to
anyways.
talk about it.
in your dreams, Rakshit, in your dreams, anyways. But
Let's just
I think
let's just
I
continue.
need to find.
We'll see that. We'll see
Let's
the
just
transfer
continue.
market.
I need to
Just
find.
continue.
I need to find more Barca Kule to join this podcast, I guess, because it's getting heavy on the side of Real Madrid.
Okay, let's just continue.
Anyways, we'll move on to the transfers.
I mean, you can actually get someone by paying them because Barcelona has got a sponsor, Spotify.
I think
biggest
Actually,
in the-
because we are a big club. We
Yeah.
are a big club, and
Of
such
course.
sponsors attract clubs like FC Barcelona, man. Even
Nice.
if you are a supporter of Real Madrid, you cannot deny the fact that Real Madrid is good, but FC Barcelona is equally one of the best
Of
clubs
course.
for
Equally.
the last 20 years in Europe.
Investing money.
Point, like, in fact,
Like-
FC Barcelona
like,
is
yes,
really a strong
Real
club.
Madrid has a big history as compared to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Our
yeah,
clubs did not win
Yeah,
5
I do.
Champions League on a row 60, 70 years back. We did not win 8 Champions League finals 80, 90 years back. Yes, but we are a club who was who found their history only after 1992. But
Okay.
at the moment, you just can't tell that FC Barcelona is a bad club just by
No.
seeing 1 or 2 seasons, right? It is only the season of
They're not a
No,
bad
they are
club,
not a bad club, but currently they are in a
Sorry?
bad
They're
situation.
improving.
Currently they are in a
and you know
Yeah.
what? And you know what? Why they are in this bad situation? We already had a talk about this on our
Of
podcast.
course.
It is
Sandeep.
due to the one and only Bartomeu, man. It is only due
Of
to
course.
Bartomeu.
That
No
absolutely.
Kule
Absolutely.
supports
I do
that
agree.
guy. Okay, and he was a nightmare for us, and that is the reason why we are in this financial situation for the last 2 years. We needed to sell players like Lionel Messi, man. Ronaldo left your club because he had better offers from another club, but Lionel Messi tried to stay at this club till his last moment. We did not have the finances to
He
keep
even
Lionel
wanted to
Messi,
play
so
for
you just
free,
can't compare
actually.
and tell that why we are in this and we are there is any problem for the side of the players. There is no problem for the side of the players. All that shit goes to that Badami who just somehow tried and has already achieved whatever he wanted to do. He already has the prestige of a club is so down now in the eyes of people that I in between of 3 football fans is needing to say that yes, FC Barcelona is a good player, is a good team. I think 2, 3 years, 4 years back, there was no debate about this.
There was
And it
no
is
debate,
only
of
due
course.
to that guy Bartomeu that I'm needing to prove that this club whose crest I'm wearing on this t-shirt is still the best club, and they will show up, they will prove themselves. Just wait for 2 years. We will be there in the Champions League final. We will be kicking your asses in the Champions League final. That's guarantee for you guys.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Let's move. So Barcelona right now are searching for a replacement for Jordi Alba. One of the options are Tagliafico, 29-year-old Argentine professional footballer.
Yeah.
He plays as the left back for Eredivisie club Ajax, and also for the Argentine national team. So I think he would be a good option. Another option would also be Grimaldo. He's also a good left back option who now plays currently in Benfica.
But even though these targets are all just for loan, just for the next 6 months in the coming summer, Barca.
Yeah. I mean, they are just
Not
experimenting.
experimenting actually. These are good left backs, but
Just
right now, as our left back portion is also area is very weak because there is only Jordi Alba. So we are finding backups just for the next 6 months because in the coming.
I mean, Barcelona doesn't know when Jordi Alba will retire. So
He will be playing for 1 or 2 years more, but he is not at his best anymore. So the ultimate target is Jose Gaya in the coming summer. He would almost cost us 10 to 15 to 20 million euros depending on what Valencia wants at that time. he is the absolute prime target in the left back area.
I want to ask, I want to ask you a question. Like, being a Kule, whom do you want the most? Because Tagliafico is saying, I've heard rumors like Tagliafico wants only Barcelona. Like, he is very, he specifically says that he only wants Barcelona. But according to you, like, being a Kule, like, whom do you want? Like, is it Josega, Grimaldo, or Tagliafico?
See, the situation is very complicated. Ajax wants a permanent sale. We are just demanding for a 6-month loan.
Okay.
If we get a 6-month loan, for now, it will be Tagliafico, because right now we do not have the money to get Jose Gaya, and in the coming summer, our salary cap is going to be 300 million euros. So when the salary cap increases, we can get better players with better salary. That is the reason why we had to sell Messi this year, because our salary cap was just 98 million euros this season. In the coming season, it will be 300 million euros, and only then we can get Jose Gaya, not now. And also, we do not have 15 to 20 million euros to spend on Jose Gaya. So right now, the two options are only Tagliafico and Grimaldo. But Benfica wants Grimaldo to only sell in the summer because they do not have any backup for Grimaldo right now. Barca is trying to convince them anyhow. With if we get Grimaldo, we will loan them Balde for 6 months. And the same case, we are also trying to get Tagliafico, and we will loan them Balde, the 18-year-old left back from the Barca B team.
That is
nice. It is just a 6-month replacement, and after that, we are getting Jose Gaya for sure. Jose Gaya wants to come to Barca. It's just a matter of money and time. That's it. And also the situation of Dembele, as I already said, is getting more and more complicated. Xavi and the board either wants him to sign the contract with a very less wage right now, or just leave immediately. And if it does not do any of these two, he is not going to play wearing this jersey anymore in his life.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Do you think if Dembele do you think if Dembele leaves, do you see any sign of FC Barcelona permanently signing Traore, or that will be just the loan? There is a buyback option. There is an option. I'm just asking.
Yes, for 30
whether
million euros.
If you think that if Dembele leaves, is FC Barcelona going to sign permanently Traore?
No, I don't think that, because I don't consider Traore to be a perfect Barca player. You understand?
Okay.
Players in Barca don't have needs to be having the vision, needs to be having a good passing, needs to be having a good finishing. If he is a player in the forward area, Traore is a player in the forward area, right? But he is not good at his finishing. He often comes to the finishing area very soon. He has a very good dribbling quality and technique, and that is the only reason why he comes to the shooting area very often. But he can't shoot properly, he can't score always. So I don't consider him to be a permanent player in FC Barcelona. We will see Alex Collado returning to Barcelona. He could not leave on loan during the summer due to some technical issues, and he could also not be registered by FC Barcelona due to the end day. It was the last day he was expected to leave, so he was cut out from the team of FC Barcelona, but somehow that deal could not happen. So it is not allowed that if you cut out a player from the squad, you can't get him back in the same season. So in this winter, we loaned him to Granada, most probably, as far as I remember. And in the summer, he will come back. He is a good right wing area player. So and Xavi also wants him. He always used to train with the first team. So when he comes back, I think he will play. And we do not want Traore anymore. And if Dembele leaves, it will help us to sign Erling Haaland. It will give us a better salary cap. And in the summer, of course, Haaland is going to join Barcelona. Even players others will be demerring many things. Madrid fans will be demerring many things. But you always need to remember the main contract, the main thing that Haaland wants is to be the the number 10. The main person of the team, and in Real Madrid he can never.
He
wants to say that the projects of the club should be built around him. Similar to what we had Messi, so we had to build all the projects around him, and that can never be an option in Real Madrid. They have players like Vinicius is growing like anything. There is Benzema, there is Courtois, there is going to be Mbappe. So there is no option of Haaland being the player in Real Madrid. And if we get the opportunity, if we have the money in the coming summer, which we will, so for sure, I think we will be getting Haaland. Shubhajit,
Okay. Yeah. I think.
what are your thoughts on the other transfers?
I think there is an interest from Valencia, like for Mingueza. Is
Absolutely.
it true? I don't like. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like Mingueza is. I think Mingueza is a very good player. What do you think? Like, do you want to loan him out or sell him?
See,
Actually, yeah.
I would not like him to
Of course.
go permanently to any other club.
Yeah,
Because
nobody
you know
wants
what kind of player Mingueza is?
Of
You
course.
guys have Nacho on your team, right? Nacho.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes. You know,
Yes.
Nacho is not a perfect. Like
Not a
he can play in
perfect,
any
like,
position. He
play-
can
yes,
be
yes,
in the
yes,
right
yes.
back. He can be in the center
Yeah.
back. He will not play every game. He is not a regular team player. Similarly,
But he-
Mingueza can
yeah, of
play
course.
in the right back. He can play in the left back. He can play in the center back. And he is not a everyday player. Yes, last season when we did not have proper center backs, he and Araujo played all the games, and that is the time when Araujo proved himself, got himself back. Yes, I want Mingueza to be in the team. I want Eric Garcia and Araujo to always be there as the permanent centre backs. I am not considering PK because soon he will be retiring or leaving the club and joining the States and going to some of the MLS teams. So I would like to see Mingueza always in the backup. Like you know what?
Okay.
Big players always need to be at the front, and then you to be players. Like if there is no big player in the front, the average players needs to always step up. So I wish to see always Mingueza in that role.
So finally, Vlahovic has agreed to join Juventus
Yeah.
from Fiorentina, and so I think Morata now would be allowed to join Barcelona. Although Vlahovic joining Juventus has angered many Fiorentina fans, even the Italian president has used slangs actually to show his anger, and he say that why does Fiorentina always sell their players to Juventus? Why can't they sell them to some other
Right.
clubs?
So
And if Morata doesn't join Barcelona, then there would be another plan, which is to sign Aubameyang, who is currently not wanting to stay in Arsenal because
Right.
of Mikel Arteta,
Yes.
as we everybody know.
So we will now move on to the main transfers of Real Madrid. Rakshit, it's all up to you about the transfers of Real Madrid.
Yeah. So first of all, I would like to say that Antonio Rudiger, who was about to join Real Madrid, is now not wanting to join Real Madrid. I don't know why, and where he will go, I also don't know. But since he doesn't want to come, so we will try to sign Jules Koundé from Sevilla. So would anybody like to say anything about Jules Koundé being
I
signed
think
from
Jules
Sevilla?
Koundé. I don't know whether he's going like Real Madrid is going to sign Koundé, but I know one thing about Rudiger. Like I think I've said this in the previous podcast. Like he was demanding more money, even like signing bonuses, and Perez completely rejected it like nothing. And I don't see Rudiger signing for Real Madrid unless he reduces his demands. And as per Koundé, I don't know what is going to happen. Like we already have a good centre back, Militao, but Militao and Alaba, we need backups. But I think Nacho can play as a backup. Nacho can play. I think we need someone who will play, who can play as both right back and a centre back, because sometimes mainly Carvalho is injured,
Carvalho
and we
is
have
not
to fill
available.
that place with Vasquez. And if we sign, I think Nacho is good enough, but adding someone adding some good player, like good centre back, will boost, like have a competitive spirit amongst the players and boost the performance. So that's up to Perez. Completely, that's up to Perez. We Madridistas don't really need We like delit, but we don't need someone right now because Militao is playing really well and Alaba is also playing well.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's it. And
Well, actually, I think Perez is looking forward for a younger team. I mean to say that he is looking towards the future when we will not have our veteran
okay,
midfielders like
yeah, actually,
Modric, Kroos, and Casemiro, and so he wants to sign
just
uh, Chouameni
Monaco
from French professional who is a French
Yeah.
professional
playing for
footballer
Monaco.
in the League One club Monaco,
I think there are.
and but Monaco is demanding
I
80
think
million
there
euros
are a
from
lot
him.
of
Would you
midfield
like to say anything
targets
about
like even Florian Ridge from Leverkusen, I guess, and
Absolutely,
Tchouaméni.
yes.
And there are a lot of young targets. Like Perez is targeting a lot of youngsters. There is someone, some Brazilian kid playing in Flamengo or some team. I don't remember much.
Yeah,
But
actually,
there,
this is. I would like to just interrupt that this is happening because you do not have academies like La Masia.
of course,
We do
like
not get-
La Masia
you
is a
do-
great
you do not
club.
get-
Like
You do not get players like Gavi, Pedri, not Pedri, Gavi,
Of course, of
Nico,
course.
Abde, Ansu Fati for free.
Well, you should
Okay,
not
okay.
forget. Well, you should not forget about our right back and left back who are currently playing in different clubs. One of them is
Hakimi.
Theo
Of course.
Hernandez, and another one is.
But
Hakim.
you
Hakim.
We
see,
have
you see what?
talents,
They are
but
also
they are
from
not
You see what?
like.
But actually, the Barcelona academy is much
Of
more
course,
better,
of
I
course.
would say.
Absolutely agree. Continue. Yeah.
And I would also like to say about the last match, Real versus Elche, which was a draw, 2 all, and so it was actually. I mean to say, Real was losing from Elche by 2-0, and Modric and Militao miraculously saved us
Actually,
from
watched
the
it.
loss. At
Actually, I
least we got
watched
a
the
draw.
game, and I even saw Benzema missing the target, and it was pathetic. Like
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
I
that
saw,
was also there.
and I have this feeling. I don't know, like when the opposition team like scores, like before Real Madrid, I tend to not watch the game. Like I try not to watch because it's very difficult for me. So yeah, but Militao saved our ass. Yeah, he's a great centre back. Let's just continue.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Shujit, any news from your end?
Yeah, I think like Perez has done one good thing about the stadium. Like now we can get 400 million euros from just like the stadium. Like Perez is allowing some American company to come and use the stadium for other purposes like concerts
Yeah, like they
and
are
etc.
trying to like involve all types of dance party and all type of organizations within the stadium. Great club.
Yeah, because
that
the
is what
stadium
we
is
expect
huge.
from.
Like the stadium will be huge. We saw like
But
I'll try to
we
put
have
up a
better
B-roll.
stadium anyways.
We have this.
We have a
We
better
what
stadium anyways.
Okay,
We have a
okay,
better
that's your
stadium, man.
point.
Of
That's
course.
your point. Like of course, Camp Nou is a big stadium, but what this like this is our B-roll. I'm showing this. This is our stadium, like future stadium, and I think no club has stadium like this.
And you look
Of
at the
course.
B-roll of our club's new like the
Of
new
course, that is new, but it
modifications and
hasn't
the new,
even started.
ground of our club. Here
Of
you
course,
go.
but it has
Boom.
nothing has even started. You don't have enough money to even buy players. You expect to like renovate your stadiums and on. You are just copying Perez's plan. Like, let's just move on.
And I don't know why, but I would like to add on to the transfer news of Real Madrid. David Sanchez said that he would like to see Dembele on Real Madrid at the side of Real Madrid, and he states that I had let Dembele leave for Real Madrid. David Sanchez, presenter of Despierta San Francisco, said. He also said, I don't care where, what is important is he leaves Barcelona as soon as possible. I would not mind him seeing at the side of Real Madrid. The attacker would be no stranger to the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu,
Santiago.
having players who played for Dortmund in 2016, who has played for Barcelona twice in 2019 and as well as at the Alfredo Di Stefano in 2021. Like players who represented some other club, represented the rival, he would not mind seeing Dembele at the other side. And even, to be honest, even I do not mind. We would get a good amount of money if we can sell Dembele to Real Madrid. Anyways, let's continue with other
No, like
transfer
Real
news all
Madrid,
across.
even I think this is absolutely false because Real Madrid don't need any attackers right now because
No, like
we
it
have
is
Vinicius
just
and
like it is his personal
yeah, of
preference.
course,
Like
yeah,
he's just talking about
okay,
himself.
we all know about
Yeah,
it, yeah.
yeah. Coming on to the other transfer news, I would like Shubhajit to tell us what else other than Real Madrid and FC Barcelona has been going on in the market. Shubhajit.
Like the transfer market, we didn't expect much from this transfer market, but we have seen Trippier going to Newcastle and Atletico Madrid signing Daniel Vaz from Valencia. Like
Yeah.
if you don't know him, this is Daniel Vaz, and we have also seen like I don't know whether it's like complete or not. If I'm not wrong, like Luis Diaz from Porto, I guess. Uh, he is being signed by Liverpool, I think, and Chelsea also wanted them. Like he's a very demand. Like a lot of clubs want him to play for their club like team, but I don't know. Like I think Liverpool has hijacked him.
Liverpool.
Rakshit, would you like to add anything else to the other transfer that is going on?
I would like to ask something about Liverpool. What do you think would happen to Mohamed Salah after his contract expires?
Actually, there
Will
are
he
rumors,
stay?
but I believe that he will stay at Liverpool. Like, he has given everything for Liverpool. Liverpool has always been supporting Salah. But let's see if we get better offers from Real PSG. That will be different.
I mean, it would be a very bad situation if Liverpool loses their main man, that is Mohamed Salah.
Anyways, I would like to say that Rashford might join PSG in the coming summer, although. Like, Manchester United want 3 players in exchange as per all the rumors that is going on in the market. The first being Ander Herrera, second being Verratti, and the third is obviously some new fullback, Colin Dagba. Like, Dagba is a French professional footballer who has been playing as right back in League One. I do not know much about him. He is a 23-year-old playing for PSG, representing PSG. Shubhajit, do you know this player?
Yeah, I've heard of him. I don't know much about him. Like Shubhadeep.
He's like a
Okay, and
rotation
he's
player,
quite
I
young.
suppose.
He's 23. I think there is a lot to improve still. And what do you think about this rumor that is going on that Rashford might leave Man United? Like, is it because Ronaldo is there and there are more chances of Ronaldo playing regularly? And
Yeah. There's a rumor about Rashford
okay,
going to
I
Newcastle
think
because I think Rashford is not getting
like
game time.
is all
That
these
is the
players
reason.
being connected to the Middle Eastern financed clubs? Okay.
I think the main reason for
Yeah.
Rashford for joining like rumors like Rashford joining PSG is because I think they have they think that now they think that Mbappe might leave, which is absolutely
Okay.
absurd because everybody knows Mbappe is going to leave. They are threatened and they want to sign like Rashford because they find Rashford like the perfect replacement of
Absolutely.
Mbappe. So I think that is the only option because this is a rumor because of it, and I don't know whether it is true or not. Whether he's having problems with United. Of course, he's not getting enough game time, but I think the main reason is because Mbappe is going to leave and PSG wants Rashford because of likeness of
I don't know why.
both of
I
these
don't know
players.
why PSG just did this thing, man. Like
What?
they already knew that Mbappe could will obviously leave PSG and go for Real Madrid. Last season, when Real Madrid was already ready to pay 100, 200 million euros
Of course,
for
yeah.
Mbappe, even this season summer, like if Perez got to know that PSG is allowing Mbappe to leave, he would happily give around 80 to 100 million euros even now, if Real knows, they will give 40 to 50 euros still. Even they know that even after 6 months, Mbappe will join Real Madrid. They are still ready to allow Mbappe to come 6 months earlier and are happily ready to give 50 million euros. But still, I don't know why PSG thinks that they will somehow manage and sign Mbappe. Like, I understand they have more money.
It's idiotic. It's like idiotic.
Actually, they don't care about
they
their
are
money.
so
That is the
like stubborn, and they think they can buy any player with their money. That is absolutely like shit mentality.
Actually,
And they think they can lure him with money, like just like Neymar, just like players like Neymar. Neymar signed for him. He can like, even I remember this. Neymar wanted to leave for FC Barcelona a few years back after joining PSG, and they lured him. They successfully lured him with contracts. And after this, they have signed Sergio Ramos and Lionel Messi, and they think that they can lure Mbappe too with another contract, which is like I think they are offering him contracts which is worth more than Messi and every other player. Like, I don't know what they consider. They think that money can buy everything. This is absolutely
to be honest,
bullshit.
money can buy a lot of things, but not everything.
Not everything. It is his childhood dream, and you are like this guy wants to break this. Like, I don't know what to say.
It's similar to, like, you know what? Why Dani Alves is playing for Barcelona? He's taking $1 every week. You look at the commitment, you look at the love of this guy for the club. Which player takes just $1
apart from
a week
money
to play day in, day out? He's been used regularly. Dest has not been given chances. Dani Alves is playing almost 90% of the games, and he's just taking $1. Okay, so that is like, we need to respect players like this. And when I came to the topic of Rashford, when I'm coming to the topic of Mbappe, I would also like to ask that whether you think that Messi will leave PSG and return to FC Barcelona in the summer of 2023. Yes, this might sound funny to some people, but you know what? If we get Haaland this season, if we have extra money, if we are settled with left back, if we are settled with right back, if we are settled with the forward, like, these are the only three areas that we need players. Left back, Jose Gaya; right back, we need to try and experiment other players. In the forward area, if we get Haaland, if we still get extra money, right? Even if we need to sell one or two players, and if we can get Messi, I think that will be the dream team for FC Barcelona fans, Culés. Because you know what? When Messi left the club, it was something unreal. We never thought that Messi will leave the club, and it is not the fault of Messi. It is not the fault of the Culés. It is not the fault of the players. We know who is responsible for this. Not La Liga, man. It is Bartomeu, the king. Why do you think?
Also La Liga.
Bartomeu's fault.
Like, La Liga has had that salary cap due to that.
You know what? Why there was a strict salary cap? Because huge amount of loans were taken.
Yes, of course.
Huge amount of loans
Bartomeu
were taken.
plays a role in this.
Yes,
a huge role.
About $1 billion loan on FC Barcelona, and Laporta came to action. He thought, whatever happens, we will sacrifice everything this season, and from the next season we will be back. We do not want to be a team who will be vanished for 3-4 years. We will somehow be giving the debt. No. We sacrificed everything. We sacrificed the heart of our team, Lionel Messi, to meet the salary cap after giving all the possible loans. The loan is not completely settled. There is still a lot of money to be given, but a huge chunk of the money has been given in a single year, which was almost impossible if there was no Laporta in the president area. But if we can get Messi in the 2022 summer, like, that will be the best thing possible. If not in 2022, hopefully in 2023, when the contract of Messi expires, hopefully he returns to us. Hopefully the next year at this time we get the signing of Lionel Messi, an early contract signing, and I think that will be the best moment Kool-Aid can see. Like, FC Barcelona, like, Messi not wearing this t-shirt, it's an emotion, man. It's an emotion.
We understand.
It sounds impossible. Like, if you tell me a year back that Messi is going to leave, nobody would believe, man. Nobody would believe.
You understand, bro.
But
We lost
Ronaldo
ours,
left
man.
because he had better options. It's not
Yeah.
because
I don't
not
think
now.
he has right
When
now.
4 years back, 5 years back, he left the club. He had better options in Juve. He was not a. To be honest, you know what? Ronaldo is not a player who has a heart in Real Madrid. If he had a heart in Real Madrid, he would have never left for Juve. He would be ready to play in any amount of salary. Messi sacrificed 60% of his salary and was ready to pay for FC Barcelona.
Can I
But
add something?
You know what? But still, the cap was so strict that there was not an option. And Ronaldo,
Can I add something?
See, I respect Ronaldo a lot. He is one of the best athletes in the world. But when it comes to emotion, when it's come to the when it comes to the love for the club, see, Messi is brought up in this club, so you just cannot compare the love for Ronaldo for Real Madrid and the love for Messi for FC Barcelona. I know you are Madrid fans, but then I think deep down you all accept this. I rest whatever I had to say for this.
I think this is partly true that, why partly? Because what you said that Ronaldo only wanted money. No, that's not completely true.
No. He just doesn't want money.
It's because he didn't get what he wanted. He wanted importance. He even said in his press, he was after the Champions League final, even before the Champions League final, Perez already knew that he was aging. And he, didn't give him that much importance, like what he wanted, and he thought that he's a player who has a lot of self pride, and if you don't give him the importance he wants, that is different. Like if even this is different because after the 8-2 loss, Messi wanted to leave the club because he didn't have that sportsman spirit. But it's different.
No. It was not about the sportsman spirit. It was because Barcelona
it's
didn't
different.
have a proper.
I'm just comparing. Please stop. Don't act like an idiot. Let me finish this. It's because Perez didn't give him that much importance. Perez already knew that Vinicius was growing and he wanted to sign Vinicius and wanted him to play on the left wing. So he did it purposefully so that Ronaldo leaves. Like he didn't give him that much importance, and he didn't feel. And he even stated this. I don't know what coolest think and say bullshit about him, but this is just him and his pride that he wanted to. If Real Madrid really wanted to, he could have stayed. He would have stayed. But after that goal in the quarterfinals, he really thought about Juventus, that possibility, and he went in. It's unlike, I'm sorry to drag Lionel Messi into it, but I had to. Sorry.
Anyways,
I think I'm done.
Anyways, there will be many talks about all the players we love, all the players we support. It is very natural. You know what, when you love a player,
definitely.
you always tend to have a soft corner for that player. Anyways, that was all I think for today's podcast. We discussed in detail all about today's podcast, all the news that we had. I think that is it, guys, for this podcast. Hope to see all of you very soon in our next podcast. I hope you spread loving us, you keep loving us. Check out all our social media handles. The Instagram handle is down in the description below. You can check all other of our podcasts in the playlists. And that is it. I hope you will like this podcast as well. That's it for today. Bye.
Yeah, bye.